What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Roxy music, and we're returning to Country Life 1974. Thank you again to Seb. And the next song is Triptych, which most literally refers to a three-paneled work of art, whether that is a painting or a video presentation, which is split into three parts. By extension or extrapolation, it can relate to any related three concepts that all express the same theme or are part of a whole. My mind does go to, I think, a famous three-part or triptych woodcut, a Japanese one. It's called like Takayashi the Witch and the Skeleton Spectre, I believe. Nevertheless, it is a common rendering of art in a number of cultures and for multiple centuries, to say the very least. In the moment, I wonder whether that could be a visual reference in the song. It could be a song which features a triptych as part of a larger narrative or as an object of consideration and contemplation. Either way, their narratives, meaning Roxy music, tend to be multifaceted and nuanced, so given the singularity of the title, it is only a reference point or a starting point, but I'll try to catch what I can. This is Roxy music, the track is Triptych, and it's from their 1974 album, Country Life. The harpsichord. It's like Renaissance music. Oh, a shorter one. How long was that? A little over 3 minutes. So yeah, definitely a shorter one. But the Surely He Will Rise Again is a very interesting flourish because, or finish to the lyrics, and that I was already getting a sense like this was triumphant and heralding something of significance, of importance. Now, there's little tidbits that I caught before that, but I'll admit, on this one, I didn't hear a lot of the lines as clearly on a first listen. And of course, I will re-listen, including with headphones. People have sometimes commented on that, like, oh, like, do you not listen on headphones? I do, just when I do this type of reaction, it's not really conducive to my setup. In any case, the point is, it feels like, as I said, a bit Renaissance sounding. I believe we heard a harpsichord. I was wondering if there was a dulcimer in there too. There was a flute. I believe there was an older style of horn which had a bit of that dissonant sound to it. So it felt like it was not a typical band song, and yet at the same time I did get a bit of like Beatles vibes from the vocals. Something about the way they were singing reminded me of some of the Beatles catalog. Now, granted, I don't know the Beatles the way a lot of their most enthusiastic fans do, but I have heard a number of their songs from some different albums over the years. So yes, that comparative association came to me along the way, but a really compelling tune, and one that had me, struck by the drum beat, which again, it sounded like there's going to be a town crier who's going to tell us something that happened with the royal family, or indeed with some religious ceremony or liturgical event. So it definitely had a grand significance that came across to me both in the sonics and the vocal performance, and maybe in the lyrics. Certainly that last line, though, again, I didn't catch enough of the lyrics overall to get a sense of just how direct or significant that feeling might be thematically. But another compelling and unique tune. Once again, the originality of their sound and the unpredictability of their catalog as I go through it, I think is a shining testament to them truly marching their own path, and a number of groups that I'm fond of keying in on that and perhaps trying to recreate in their own way similar types of creativity and originality. So yeah, another really striking tune. Not quite sure what to make of it, but I loved the Middle Ages meets modern sonic stylings that I caught, or at least that came across to my ears and brains. So let me know what you think of it, and I will see you next time. Peace.